you were still, even though you had these big partnerships on the table, you were still actually in Atlanta putting on these local showcases, still trying to get the city of Atlanta and even reaching back home to some of the artists here in Cincinnati, bringing them down to participate in these events. So tell me about the showcases that you put on in Atlanta.
Definitely. So I created something called the Plugged In Showcase. It's something that I plan to do quarterly. The first one was like virtual during COVID, and we made a lot of money, but we also plugged a lot of people. One person ended up even getting signed, and we were able to partner with some of the biggest labels you could think of, from the Empires to the Vidias to the MMG, to just mass different companies, the QC, Quality Control, Think It's a Game Records, Bad Boy, so when I saw the success of the first one, I said, we got to do it again. We did it again. It was even bigger, right? And then we did it again, and it was even more dope. So I was like, we got to keep this going. So now I'm doing a Plugged In Showcase once a quarter, where we plug you. You get to perform on stage. You get to get interviewed by different media outlets. You get to get feedback from different successful rap plug pros, people in the industry. We're bringing labels and execs. They come and they watch and they see you perform and they engage with you. We live stream the content. We film it and give you a copy of your performance, like the whole nine. So I wanted to create something that was like, this one-stop event is gonna check so many boxes for you. You know what I mean? And you never know who's watching you. You never know who's in the audience or what kind of deals can be made, because I'm inviting not only media companies and record label execs, I'm also inviting the producers behind the beats and behind the artists, and the A&Rs and the managers behind the artists. And if they like what they see, you never know what's gonna happen, Man. So for me, that's something I want to keep doing. And thank you and shout out to everybody, from our sponsors to our artists to our rap plug pros, for coming and helping us as we put that event on. We just celebrated the 4-year anniversary of Rap Plug with our Plugged In Showcase. I think it was like last December. So
that's dope. That's super dope. Yeah. That sounds like a super lit event. I gotta make sure the next one I am there. Okay,
you family, so let me know what you want to do. Come through.
I gotta be there. That sounds super lit. And also too, I know that you are also always involved with the big conferences like Revolt. You do stuff with BET. You always at the awards getting the coverage and stuff for it. Tell me, how does Rap Plug play in part with these big festivals, with these big conferences? How does Rap Plug partner with these?
So Rap Plug is a music, media, and tech company. On the music side, we're always looking to plug talent, like with our artist showcases. We're always looking to, curate playlists and just, be in the music industry. We're looking for talent, looking for great music, looking for dope things. But that gives us an opportunity to also be a part of dope events, right? As a media side, I have an army of videographers, photographers, graphic designers, digital marketers, partnerships with over 10 colleges. A lot of people in Atlanta and even other places say they got their start in media and music because of Rap Plug, interning for us and working for us. And so with that, that big system of people that work with us and for us, we're able to broker deals with companies like Combs Enterprises for Revolt Summits, right? Like the A3C music festivals, like South by Southwest, like BET Experience and BET Awards, because they're always looking for companies to come film content, edit content, put it out there, blog about it, talk about it, and they really want to capture. They got a lot of people getting everything that's on the stage and being streamed on TV, but what you don't see a lot is the behind the scenes and like what's going on, with the audience and things like that. And that's what Rap Plug is all about. We want to plug you not only with the knowledge, but also with the access, right? Sure. And so that access granted kind of gives you an opportunity to see what you can't usually see, or be a part of what you don't usually get to be a part of, from tours, to live stream shows and showcases, to big events, like Revolt Summit, A3C, things like that.
Nah, that's super dope. Wow, that's a lot, but that's super lit. And I know also you have a partnership with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is really somewhat endorsing Rap Plug. Tell me, how did this partnership come about with Rick Ross?
First of all, shout out to the biggest boss, Ricky Rose, MMG, my family. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Make sure y'all go stream that album, Richer Than I Ever Been. It's out right now. But Rick Ross, I've always wanted to work with Rick Ross. I remember being in Cincinnati, and I think it was Adrian Broner had brought me to one of his camps, and he was in DC, and Rick pulled up, and it was like me and Adrian and Rick, and I'm sitting there looking at Rick looking at me, and I was building apps at the time, and I really wanted to pitch him right then, but I wasn't gonna do that because I was with AB, and I was like, that's fam. So Rick has always been somebody I admired, I looked up to, and I wanted to do business with. You know, he's always been a trendsetter and an innovator and a great businessman. Plus, he's an Aquarius, just like me. And so January 28th, we about to celebrate next week. But I got to deal with Rick because my partner and I, Craig, we actually know Rick's lawyer. He's actually one of our Rap Plug pros. His lawyer not only represents Rick, but he represents tons of athletes and other big people in the industry. And so as a pro, he heard about what we were doing, and he was like, this might be a good fit for Rick. Like, Rick looking for something to get into, you know, on the tech side and on the media side. And he's already been trying to, you know, do more with filming and movies and stuff. And, you know, we were like, let's talk to him. So I pull up, oh my God, Nella. The mansion, the promised land. I pull up to the promised land. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, the gold gates open up, you know what I mean?
Man.
The marble floors, you know what I'm saying? I go to Rick's office and I'm sitting there. I got my big laptop computer, my iMac. I got all my notes. I got my business plan, everything. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous, just a little bit, you know what I mean? Not because it was Rick, but just because it's like, man, like, I'm at the promised land, you know what I mean? And so I'm sitting there and Rick come out, we shake hands, he sit down, I show him everything, I tell him what the business model is, how we gonna make money, how we gonna monetize, what we gonna do, who we already worked with, just the whole plan. And he didn't say I was in, he was like, I'll rock with that, you know, you're gonna be hearing from me, you're gonna be hearing from me.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, like what did that mean,
like,
right?
Okay,
right? So, and I kid you not, like the deal, it took like 6 months, like, you know, people think things just happen overnight, but that deal with Rick took like 6 months, and he's officially an investor, officially a partner, brand ambassador of the company. And, you know, not only has he taken us, you know, with him under his wing, I mean, we filmed him at Dre's nightclub in Vegas. We've done Caribbean festivals in Miami. I've been on stage with him. We filmed him at Rolling Loud. You know what I mean? Like, we've been with him. We're on a tour right now, like for a 6-month tour. We just in October, now we're in February. We about to go back in April and May and June. We hitting the East Coast, the West Coast, down south. Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, Jeezy, DJ Drama, Trina. Last time we had Lil Kim, you know, the whole 9, Gucci Mane. So, and I got my own team. I got my own sprinter. I've got my own media team. I got people that work for me. We all going deep and we doing our thing. And so that's all because of the partnership with Rick. And we got some other big announcements coming soon that I can't talk about yet, but that's kind of the long story, short story of how we got involved with Rick. But he's a genuine, real person. So it's not like he's just doing this because he has to, because he doesn't. You know what I mean? He's doing this because he wants to. He really rocks a Rap Plug, and he understands what we're doing and what we're building and where it's about to go next.
Man, and I can tell it's all genuine, and it's all business too, and it looks great. So tell me, I've seen this thing, StartEngine. Tell me about StartEngine, and I know you guys are doing something through this where you're getting people to invest with Rap Plug. So tell me, what is StartEngine? So
StartEngine is a platform where you can actually invest in startup companies like Rap Plug. I mean, we've only been around for really 3 years if you include COVID, because COVID kind of shut stuff down for a little while, right? But people think, you know, we've been around for 10, 15 years. No, we're technically a startup. You know, 3 years in the game, still in the startup stage, right? And so, but people don't know that you can actually invest and own equity in Rap Plug, you know? And so why is that such a big thing is because, you know, Obama, for those of you who don't know, he created something called the Jobs Act, right? And he allowed it where people can actually invest. If you're an unaccredited investor, you can invest in startups. What does that mean? A lot of people didn't get in on a title deal with Jay-Z before it became title.
They wish they could.
Right. A lot of people didn't get in on a 50 million plus investment deal with United Masters and Steve Stout before it became United Masters. A lot of people didn't get in on a Versus deal before Versus did the deal with Triller, right? This is a prime example of how these different startups come about. They partner with celebrities and influencers. They do things that's dope, and they scale and become big, you know, within 3, 5, 6 to 10 years. Well, with Rap Plug, you know, we talked to Ross, we talked to our team, and everybody, we was like, let's open the company up through a platform like StartEngine, which is a crowdfunding platform where for a limited time, anybody can invest.
Right.
Anybody, you don't have to be a millionaire, you don't have to have $2 million in the bank, none of that. Usually you do. But you don't have to have none of that to invest. And so for a limited time, we're opening up where you can invest in Rap Plug, and then we're going to shut it down. And it's going to be a private company, private investments, things like that. But you can go to startengine.com/rap-plug right now. or go to our website, rappluglive.com, or go to our Instagram, and you'll see the link where you can invest. And I think the lowest investment is like $250. You know what I mean? So for $250, you can own equity in a company co-owned by Rick Ross, you know, a music, media, and tech company. And yeah, we plan to take it to a whole nother level, you know?
Yeah, now y'all got some good stuff going on, for real, B. Criss. It's so good to see you elevating to where you elevating. So tell me, what's next for B. Criss and what's next for Rap Plug?
Man, what's next for me is my main sole focus is Rap Plug. You know, I really want to make sure all the people who have invested in the company, monetarily wise, work wise, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, that you guys see this company become very successful and you benefit from it. So for me, I'm overly committed to making that happen, right? The long-term version for B. Criss is I want to be a serial entrepreneur. I'm building out my portfolio, multiple companies, multiple investments. I want to do books. I want to speak. I want to share all this knowledge that I've gained, you know, at the age of 31, you know, with a lot of people and to help them be successful, you know. And so keep looking out for me because you never know what's next. And as far as Rap Plug, we are going to be the next big music media tech platform you've seen. And mark my words, you heard this here, 411 Uncut, Melody, B. Criss, Cincinnati, 513. It's coming. So I can't wait.
Man, I wish you nothing but the best. Shout out to you for even coming back to home and making sure you team up with the home media platforms to promote what you got going on. Definitely look forward to us doing some things for One Uncut. Rap Plug, we definitely gonna link up. We gonna make some stuff happen. Salute to you, salute to Rap Plug. Thank you for taking your time to stop by for One Uncut.
Man, I appreciate you, Melody 401. Thank y'all.